What's good? What's happening, guys? It's Sam, MrBlitztek, and yes, that's right, you're back for another Tech Talks. Today, we're going to talk about Hi-Fi Rush, and the studio behind it, which has been a very successful in what it's been doing. Tango Gameworks doing their thing. They've won awards. They've created amazing games such as Evil Within. And unfortunately, the situation is just mad at the moment. Like, the game right now is getting review bombed. Can you believe it? Hi-Fi Rush is getting review bombed. But not in the way you should expect. It's actually the quite reverse of what you usually see. Obviously, when you see a review bomb, it's getting negative reviews. People are trying to get their voices across, like with the Helldivers thing. But here, it's actually the opposite, where people are actually giving it high praise. They're telling everyone what they feel about the game. Unfortunately, I just gotta say, it's a little too late, people. It's a little too late. Yes, unfortunately, the studio has been closed down. Yes, the studio has won awards, but was you guys buying the game? I'm gonna say no. Well, sometimes it's not obviously the consumer's fault. It's a plague of a lot of things. So let me just run down why it's just happened the way it has, because it's just mad right now. It's just mad. So obviously, Xbox has decided to shut down Tango Gameworks. Obviously, they've created some amazing games and stuff, but at the same time, this has been a plethora of issues. One of the issues is when you come up with a game that doesn't sell well. So obviously, Arkane Austin, they created the game Redfall. Didn't really get received too well, so I can imagine it didn't sell too well. Then they were obviously coming up with Marvel's Blade, but I doubt that's even going to be happening now anyway, because of obviously Xbox decided to shut them down. But in Hi-Fi Rush's case, they've also been done by Tango Gameworks. This game was shadow released. No one knew what the game was. No one knew this game was coming out. It was just dropped on our laps. I mean, there was some trailers here and there, but then just boom, like this game came out of nowhere. And only a few people were saying, yeah, this game is good, but that's just not enough. Like, you need to ramp up a new IP, you need to get people excited, you need to like put in the biggest places with the most amount of eyes, like the game awards or something, and it just wasn't happening. Like, if Redfall got that kind of treatment, which it didn't, it was advertised in a lot of places, people get to saw what this game was, and people were looking forward to it. They were saying this is a game by Xbox, rated, and obviously that didn't do too well. And then you do the complete opposite, where a game is good, but then didn't even get any kind of marketing budget. It's crazy. So they thought, oh, we'll put it on the PlayStation platform as well. Surely it will do good there as well, because obviously all the PlayStation gamers always ranting and raving about, yeah, it was on PlayStation, it will sell well and ready to tear. But again, the marketing wasn't great. There wasn't really many trailers even saying that. Obviously, we've got a trailer. I think we've got like a launch trailer that's coming to PlayStation and ready to tear. But when you look at the trailer, it's almost like it's saying, you know what the game is, but no one knows what this game is, and it's kind of mad. So I feel like the whole situation is just crazy, and I'm not sure this would even be the reason why the game is shut down. And I honestly believe that this is the reason why the game is shut down. I feel like the studios are shut down so they can get the talent, the resources on board for other Xbox development or whatever they're looking for to do with other games. I really do feel like these studios didn't have a fighting chance behind the scenes, and boom, they're trying to put them in a very difficult corner. They failed, and now they're getting swooped up to be somewhere else, and it's utterly crazy. It's utterly mad. This is the situation we're in. We've seen the president of Xbox being asked about the closure of Hi-Fi Rush. That was crazy. This is what I mean. They can't even answer the question properly. Like,
really, right now for us and our teams, our focus is on the people impacted and doing everything that we can do to help them through this hard transition.
I think one of the things that was most upsetting both to Xbox gamers and to employees is that, one of the shuttered studios in particular just created a hit game, did really well on Game Pass in terms of engagement, and won a ton of awards. Shouldn't succeeding in that way ensure the future of a studio?
One of the things I really love about the games industry is it's a creative art form. And it means that the situation and what success is for each game and studio is also really unique. Like, there's no one size fits all.
It's just a straightforward question. Give us the answer. They don't want to give us the answer because I'm telling you right now, in the grand scheme of things, this was always the plan. This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to do a madness, and the madness is happening. It's unfolding right before our eyes. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to something like Hellblade 2, Senua's, Sacrifice, or I don't know what the freaking subtitle's called. I'm looking to Hellblade 2, and again, this game's been advertised for years. But at the same time, I feel like this game also isn't being madly advertised. This game's coming out very, very soon, right? This game's coming out very, very soon. And I don't see the excitement for it. Previous players who have played it, I don't see them talking about it. I don't see Xbox talking about it. Like, if it's saying game's coming out this month, there's like a brief 1 second clip of this game coming up, and then that is it. Boom, it's gone. It's a fart in the wind. No one cares about this game anymore. And it's just crazy that this is the look that Xbox is giving its games. And some people are saying now that they've got Bethesda, and they've got Activision, and whatever studios that they've got, those are the ones, the biggest ones that they put the biggest money into. Those are the ones they're going to be pushing the most. You're going to see mad money for Halo and Call of Duty and Skyrim and Elder Scroll and whatever Bethesda wants to churn out next or whatever. Those are the ones that with the big marketing budgets. All these other small doolally hoo-haws or whatever, they're leaving them in the dust and then be like, you're on your own laurels. You're just going to do what you're going to do. And if you don't succeed, boom, you might be going to the Bethesda dev team to do the most. And we've seen this before with the publishers. This is nothing new, guys. And for me, it's quite sad. It's quite sad. Like I said, Tango Gameworks is quite established. Not, I say established as in something like Naughty Dog or whatever, like always standing on their own 2 feet. Their IPs aren't massive, but they do create good games. Unfortunately, the sales just aren't there. And like I say, it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. No one bought the game, and no one marketed the game. So it was between a rock and a hard place. And now it's just shoved in between a valley of death that no one even freaking cares about. I haven't bought the game. I heard it's coming physically. I'm probably going to buy it again because, in fact, you know what? I don't know where my money's going at this point. Like, if I buy the game physically, where does that money go? Where's that money support to? This is what's got me confused, because I always say it's trying to stay physical as much as possible. As you can see, like, this game was on sale for PS Plus players when it came to PlayStation, but it's a sticky place, guys. It's a sticky place. And I just want to know your thoughts on this whole situation. Like, rebombing the game now is going to do nothing. The studio is gone. It's been dissolved. Like, we can't get nothing back from that, yeah? Guys, too little, too late. If you want a game to succeed, buy it. As soon as you're hearing it's good, I'm not saying pre-order the thing. Obviously, if you know what you're in for, if you know it's an IP that you played, or studio that you trust, boom, go pre-order it, do your thing. But if you're hearing good things, go support the games, or they're gonna disappear. They're gonna disappear, and we're gonna have to start making our own games. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this whole situation? Is it mad? Is this just, another day in the office when it comes to gaming? Or, so we've got Hi-Fi Rush 2. It's all mad. Guys, hope you are all good. I'll see you guys on the next level. Peace out, Rainbow Trout.